Hello everybody and welcome back to the 2020 Toronto Island Maple Leaf. This is round 3 chase card, back 9. It's the final 9 holes. There's Jamie Pay getting the stretch in.
Look at that, even hats are caught up there.
Oh man, this course is playing rough apparently.
Trees are unforgivable. This is it. This is the final 9 of the TIML 2020 TIML Championships. It's wonderful to be here with you, Cam. You're not only an excellent player, but you're an even better commentator. So.
Oh, stop you! You got the best intros of anybody I've ever heard. So.
Oh, look at this back with the jerky.
Yeah, look, I had to get the jumbo bag. I mean, it's a long day today.
Now, is that your go-to flavor for jerky?
Oh, always teriyaki. Yeah, always.
Oh,
Jamie with the quick.
Look at that. That's blue steel all day.
He means business, boys. Watch out,
to go,
He's coming
Zoolander.
for you. 4 down through 9. That's a good score. We got Canadian GG himself, Greg Grootenboer, the Grootenberger.
He kind of looks like he's in a Sears catalog pose right now.
Yeah, he's looking good.
He's got that 1,000-yard stare, that kind of smoky blue.
And Scotty J switching out the mask for the sunglasses. Oh yeah.
There we go, Grizzly Adams. Nicely done. All right, Scotty, we expect a little scorching action on this back 9.
Yeah. So after the 9th hole, we got 2 birdies from Jamie and Scotty J, 2 pars for myself and Greg. Everyone's playing okay, you know. Greg's +1, Scotty J's even. That's nothing to sneeze at on the front 9. You can get the birdies in the back 9. Jamie's got a 4 down going, which is very good to the front 9.
That's Clayton Morgan type.
Yeah, he was kicking it.
Captain Morgan, I should say.
Yeah.
Hole 10. This is fairly straightforward, but it can be tricky if you go off the line early. But boys are looking to get a good run on a 2 on this one.
Yeah, the final round. I mean, the adrenaline's pumping, the pressure's on. You just want to get the easiest birdie you possibly can. So I know Jamie's trying to send this one. He's a little bit low. As long as it stays in the middle.
Yep. Perfect.
And
He'll have
not that bad footing actually. He's on the bottom of that little ditch, so he's got kind of a flat footing.
There's that disc we want to know about, Scotty.
Scotty.
Oh, just clipped a little.
Might be some good lettuce. He's still got going forward up to the fire hydrant.
Wow.
Just like he drew it up.
He's another one that could bomb far for sure.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
That's a Ricky Destroyer, the Raptor stamp. And I thought the wind was going to turn it, and it tried, then it just immediately stabled out on me. And I'm out by hole 8T again.
Again, you can see the 2 patches there. The trees that used to be there made that shot much more difficult.
Greg's, like you see, it's trying to turn, but I think we have a lot of tailwind coming in on this one. It's getting it over, but it's not letting it fly.
That may once have been a road on the island, but it's a superhighway for the wind, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely. Jamie's got his A3. Pretty good. Oh, he caught the last bit of that tree there. Greg with his whippet. He's whipping it real good.
That's,
Oh my goodness.
Full Devo. Wow.
Holy crap.
Correct that grip.
So I'm a little pinched off here, and I think I'm throwing my Protostar came in. It's a little bit straighter, a little more glided than the other one. A little bit short. Yeah, I didn't quite get the ground action I was expecting.
There's a Midland Summer Solstice disc he's throwing. Looks like
Scotty also giving it a
Challenger,
run.
maybe?
Wow. Like you said, they're trying to push for a 2, and Greg and Scotty were definitely trying. Jamie with the longest of the birdie putts. It probably circles edge-ish, just inside maybe. He just kind of got over on that one just a little bit.
One of the things, it's okay if things are in the background and they're moving, but when people become aware of you and then they slow their roll,
they slow down.
That's when you notice them. Hey, yes, way to go.
I remember, on that quadricycle, it was everyone I was staying with for the weekend, and they stayed to watch, and they were cheering for everybody's putts, and it was amazing.
Right on.
So
it is fun to have people in the gallery there.
Yeah.
Or a gallery.
Jamie, not taking a nod in the there it is. Okay, there we go. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
You can play to the crowd. There you go. Hey!
Very attaboy, Greg.
Biggest cheer for the big man.
Yeah.
Way to go. Boom. That's a sweet looking putt.
All right, 3 birdies.
3 birdies on that one.
Jamie probably a little upset with the par there, but I mean, I think he's probably already forgotten about it.
He definitely does have
Yeah.
a great mental game for sure.
Him and Clayton
really
both,
even-keeled.
they're very kind of in the moment where it's like, okay, well, that happened. That kind of sucked, but
Mind you,
I'm
they
gonna get
played
this.
100,000 rounds.
Yeah,
so-
oh, yeah, their PDG numbers are in the 10,000s, so. Hole 11, par 3, 414. This one's pretty difficult to get. It takes the perfect turnover to kind of late, very, very late flex out.
I mean, if we had our discs on this kind of remote control like the
No.
Steadicams walk in, it would
This
be
game would
easy,
be a
right?
breeze. Speaking of breeze, this was one of the holes that the wind was going back and forth on, I believe.
Ooh,
This
that
guy's got
just
that
looks
nice
oh,
line, and you
no
can see
time.
it just stables it out.
Braked
So I
it.
think it was a tailwind coming through, and then somehow it was a headwind up here, I think. So
That kind of split the difference between the 2 pin positions.
yeah, and that's going to be a little awkward.
Yeah, he's
Just
got to
kinda
somehow
pinched there.
negotiate that hedgy, bushy
Yeah.
thing. Looks like you got that rock again.
Yeah, same rock 3. I think, again, because it was a tailwind off the tee, and I just wanted to get the glide up there. I don't want to throw a driver too hard in case it does get away from me, and then it can go over the path possibly. And this one actually got a lot more turn than I expected. But I stayed on the edge, which is good. I think I'm just at the corner where that right side bulges out. Greg, I believe this is a flippy nuke he likes to throw.
Oh,
This
just
looks
like
great.
Optimus Prime. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
that's not quite in the circle, but
That's-
he should be looking at the
That's
putt.
the best drive we've seen so far in coverage.
Come on, Jamie. Saving the best for last, as always.
Ah, a little low again. Sit down.
Hmm.
Sit down.
Oh,
Sit down.
dirtbag roller.
Oh, come on now. Like, it's on the edge, but it's still going to be awkward. Jamie not one for throwing the sidearm. He's got a little bit of a tough hyzer,
Yeah.
but he almost dunks it in.
You know, those St. Thomas guys, they're pretty proud. They don't like to go to the sidearm, and they'll show you why. And
Proud or stubborn? Take a little bit of both. you
yeah,
know. So I'm just pitching
a
up
bit
for
of
three.
column A,
Yeah.
column B.
Yeah.
Here he is. You can't see a thing.
Yeah, this is tough from over here. He's in bounds, but it's... Oh,
Oh,
yeah. That's rough. Greg for the birdie look.
oh,
Just a bit low.
we were pulling for you on that one there,
That'd
but
have been a highlight to see. Scotty J in the jungle here. I think he carved the basket on that one.
good try, pal. I know it's tough.
Yeah, a little frustrated with that one. It's probably looking at that. It wasn't a bad break so much as he just didn't quite get it high enough on the second shot.
Yeah, he's going to be thinking about that.
You know,
I mean,
Definitely.
even though the pro, you're supposed to shake it off, you're still going to think. "Man,
in that moment, it's like I know I just threw that one away, right? It's
Yeah.
not an unfortunate bounce. It's like a
like you had an
Oops.
unfortunate bounce off one of those trees on 16 or 15.
yeah. That one just like it kind of kills you where it's like, okay, I threw a good shot and got crapped on for it, you know. But
Yeah.
it wasn't really your fault. You can't get too mad, but
But Scotty, I hate to say it, but you just didn't throw the shot there, bud.
yeah.
Sorry.
But Scotty's got a good attitude. He's always having fun.
As we're watching these, all this video production, you can see there's scoring by UDisc. We also have some of our other sponsors. TopLink is a sponsor of the production. I have to mention them.
Yeah,
And
big
you're-
thanks to Ryan Clare. Yeah.
You are a member of Team TopLink.
Yeah, True North and Top Link. Yeah, they're working together. Last year we had a big team of pros and AMs that we put together, and it was a great year. I mean, even though we only had a couple months, it was still a good season. A lot of good golf
Nice.
being played. Hole 12, par 4, 530 feet. My favorite hole in the course because once you peer this drive, there's no better feeling. As soon as you see it just drift over to the right, you're like, okay, I got it. And then you land right about here. And then it's a nice straight shot. Also a green that gets very cluttered because the previous hole's tee is about 45 feet from this green, and the path is right there.
And last round, that's where you guys met up with the lead card with the. Ooh,
Yes, I threw my star
Look at
T-bird 3
this.
here.
that's about as good as you want it.
Yeah, I threw the T-bird 3 instead of the FD again because of the wind, and thankfully I did because it actually started to flatten out a little bit here. Greg, I don't know what this one is. I should know because I've seen him throw it a lot. But
Oh, that's a good looking shot too. A little bit
a
lower.
little bit low, but I think he's happy with that overall. In the middle, that's all you can ask for. Jamie trying to go all the way down the fairway on this one.
That's a great
mushed.
looking shot.
That's huge.
Oh, that's a dirty dangle right there.
That's huge. That makes his second shot way easier. Scotty's sticking to his game plan, throwing that buzz.
Look at this thing. That just, it's driving itself, an autonomous
Look at that.
driver right
Perfect.
No.
Great shot from Scotty.
there. And I know, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a less than 1,000 rated player like myself, you think, that was a buzz.
This is a legacy rival from G. That's a great shot.
See, there's the lead card. They're catching up now.
Yeah, there's Kimmy in the background.
Kimmy with his championship red on a Monday.
Oh,
It's good to see him actually finish a tournament on the island.
No shade. Oh, that's funny. Scotty with a good upshot. I don't know that it's another Protostar disc. I don't know what that is.
Scotty, we're going to need a full list of the discs in your bag.
Yeah, help us out here a little bit, pal. You know, I'm doing my part. This is my champion Cayman here.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask you, the profile pic that you have for your PDGA page looks like you're from a shot from the island.
Yes, I think it was actually the first round. I was teeing off on hole 8, I believe.
8, okay. For some reason, I thought it was 4, but you,
Well,
you would know.
It does look like it, but yeah, it was hole 8. Jamie with a good upshot as well from that
Very
bomb
good, Jamie.
drive. Like, look how easy that is once
That's
you get all the
good.
way up there. But
Easy
it's a lot to ask
peasy,
for to
lemon
get that far up the
squeezy.
fairway. Yeah. Greg with the dart.
Oh,
Little low.
honestly, I see his game and I see so much flutter and movement in the trajectory. It's like when you see the perfect football throw, it looks perfect, but then when you see
Yeah.
it slowed down, it's got a lot of wobble on
Yeah.
it.
Greg he plays that wobble putt very, very well, and he's right on line with it every time. It's just sometimes
Sometimes
it's just
but it may not look good, but it's very, very effective. He's a very good
absolutely.
player.
I mean,
Yes.
waving at the lead card. But there's a lot of pros that use a wobble putt. I mean, Jay Redding, how many time world putting champion? He's got the
Right.
wobble just like Greg does. So, you know, it doesn't matter how, it's how many, right?
Exactly. In is in for the win.
Yeah, and we got three birdies and
birdies.
two pars, and Greg,
Very
Greg,
well
way to
played.
go, Greg. Way to ruin the star frame, man. That could have been the best star frame we've seen so far.
Still,
But,
you and Jamie are playing really well so far to this point. I mean,
Yeah, I think at this point, Jamie and I were kind of feeding off each other's energies. He's a really good hype man to have on the card as well. So moving into 13, par 4, 532 feet, catching up to these boys again, taking a break, letting us play through. Thanks a lot, gentlemen.
fellas.
This one again, 2 of the same shot, and you've got a simple birdie. Right where this grass meets the dirt there is right where you want to be. Or you could also push around the corner like I try to do, and then make my second shot a lot easier.
And for those of us who are sitting at home watching this, this is why we watch, because you guys can throw the shot we can only dream about.
And I just kind of overcranked that one a little bit.
Is it
I had the
gonna come
flight, but I
back?
pulled it a little too late. And I got a good fortunate bounce to stay in the short grass there, because I was zooming.
That's good too, because there's some nasty foliage in there.
Yeah,
with, like,
I was going to
thorns.
zoom to the short basket, and Jamie's playing a flex shot this time. But right in the middle.
That's different from his last 2 rounds.
Yes.
Interesting.
But, I
See
mean,
if
it
this
works
out better.
Scotty with that buzz once again.
Now he just wants that to sit and stop.
Sit down.
There you go.
That's okay. He's going to have more of a blind skip shot from there, but it should be okay. Greg. This is also a buzz or a buzz SS. It's one of those two. I believe it's a buzz.
Yeah, it's got a fatter profile than a driver, so.
Yeah. Greg just got a little
Bingo, bango,
over on that
bongo.
one a little bit too much.
Oh,
But
Get
he's still
fast.
looking at it. Backside of the green.
outside the circle, but still, that tree should not be too much of a impediment.
Yeah, he's got a good straddle jump putt. I think he'll be okay. Jamie, he's got to miss that, and it does.
Wow. Looked
Coming
like he
in
laid
nice.
off a little on it, but still, look at that
Great shot.
beautiful execution. All right, Scotty.
Scotty's going to go with the skip shot, looks like. this ground really does set up for a nice flare skip. It is probably the driest green on the course, or one of the driest ones on the course. So
Yeah.
this gets a lot of sun, as you can see, and you can definitely rely on the skip shot here, as I have to do. I'm throwing my Star Monster here, something stupidly overstable. As you can see, it's coming down vertically and taking it a huge skip, and I'm there.
And you actually worked the skip better. With Scotty, he was a little bit wider out, and it looked like he got on some more lush grass.
Yeah, there's a couple random spots of grass you can see there. As Greg just an inch high.
Oh, such a good-looking putt.
Yeah, Scotty, probably some similar distance.
Oh,
the dang little
that.
branch got him.
I like it out of my hand.
Jamie tapping into birdie.
Oh, I'm making it look too easy.
Not throwing his hat and getting it stuck in the tree today. I think he's learned his lesson. And I'm following suit,
Boom.
squeaking it over
Nice.
the cage with authority. I think I did that because Jamie did it as well. I think he walks a long way around. Scotty tapping into par, as is Greg. So, again, 2 birdies, 2 pars.
Well, you guys are just blazing a trail through here. This is some good golf to watch.
Yeah, it was
Absolutely.
actually, I didn't really know how well I was doing. I just knew that Jamie and I were both doing what we needed to do, basically, was to just keep on the birdies and avoid the dumb mistakes and just start pushing.
Now, when you're playing, are you keeping track of your own score in your mind as you like? Some people can't help but do that.
Not necessarily. Sometimes because I get distracted with like conversations that are happening on the card and everything, and I've learned over the years that I never check scores, like live scores. I never do it because that gets in my head, and then I know where I am, and I don't need to do it, and I just get way too ahead of it. So I just try to keep my pace. I know I can feel that I'm playing a good round, but I don't know exactly where I'm at most of the time. So
Nice.
hole 14, par 4, 556 feet. The bigger, older, badder brother of the previous one. I mean, you got one gap, and it's right here. Right? I mean, if you throw the perfect little turnover, just like Scotty J did in the first round or Clayton did, it sets up for a relatively routine upshot. But if you don't, then you just kind of got to get some breakfast going with some scrambled eggs.
And really,
It's gonna be
there's
working.
no way down there other than through that gap. You may find a lucky
Exactly.
secondary gap, and you were mentioning that about the upper level one, but
Yeah,
still.
that's kind of like a last resort thing.
Yeah.
You never really want to go that way because you're going over all that stuff. Jamie, a little bit right, maybe? Okay, never mind. It's coming back. That's a good spot. Throw a nice gliding hyzer from there. Scotty with that buzz again.
oh,
Dear. Well,
looked like he kind of slipped off
yeah.
the tee a little bit.
There is a little an indent right at the front left of this tee pad, right where you kind of want to plant. And sometimes it can kind of catch you off guard.
Yeah, some of the there's been not necessarily vandalism, but some damage done to some parts of some tee pads.
Yeah.
I know on Freddie Laker's short tee, they lit a fire in the middle of the tee and kind of burnt out part of the
Oh, that's nice.
All right, Scotty.
Yeah, pitching out. I like his rig he's got with his cart. He's got the cooler underneath,
Ooh,
keeping
that
cool.
looks
This
nice.
looks sweet.
Okay.
Okay, that's up there for
That
a
might
par
be able
save.
to help
I think
him,
he's just outside the circle. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, he's about 40 feet. I can see the circle now. Jamie with the FX2 again. Trying to blast one stable.
Oh, for a skip there. Not much, kind
A
of
little
one.
short, but he's probably 40-ish. Greg, can't quite tell what he's throwing here. Might be that whip it again. Looks stable enough.
Oh, yeah, look at that. He throws it well.
There we go. There's the ground action.
Cute.
Great shot,
Nice.
Short?
Greg. I've got my Cayman, I think, here. Just didn't quite get enough behind this one.
Yeah.
I had the right intended line, but it's not.
Looked like you
Strong
released a
enough.
little more hyzer
Yeah.
than you probably wanted.
And this is a weird time of the round. The camera doesn't show it, but this is a time where the clouds came over and it got incredibly dark all of a sudden.
Oh!
Oh! Yeah, Scotty. What a highlight.
Wow. Yes, I mean, this has been amazing watching this because every nine.
Yeah, every night
We've
we've
had
got
a shot
we
like
got a
that.
banger. Look at this one. That's all of 45
Oh.
feet. Great putt. That's probably pushing 50, honestly.
Yeah.
Bang.
I mean, I think a physics major would be able to calculate the distance based on the time aloft, but
Yeah. Yeah, I just
Oh.
never got it up in the air. Yeah.
yeah.
I think now I know, because I know I'm playing well, and I know it's coming down the stretch, and every one of these birdies and putts matters. See, Jamie and I did the same thing, and we knew if we got this one, that we'd be starting to push the lead card boys to take some podium finishes, and I think now the pressure is starting to slowly build up with only 4 holes left now. You can see Jamie and I aren't too happy about that.
There's no gentle mugging for the camera there, that's for
No,
sure.
we know it's business time.
Oh, but
Scotty
there's
knows
only
business
one.
time.
Scotty J with the huge. Nice. Way to go, free agent.
Everyone's under par. Greg with the
Greg
lone
with the
birdie
only
there.
Birdie there. Wow.
Getting back under par, attaboy. That's what I mean. Greg just played his game. He played the nice little turnover and then his whip it, and he was there. So,
Well, it's broken into 2 halves there. I mean, Scotty and Greg are tied, and you and Jamie are only 1 stroke off. So within the game, there's the game itself. You know?
exactly, yeah. There's battling for cash at this point. Hole 15, par 3, 300 feet on the dot. This is relatively simple for this course, I would think. It's just 300 feet straight ahead, or you got the wide sidearm you can play. I mean, everyone in the open division can throw 300 feet,
Yeah.
I would think. So GG's going to go as rival. If there's ever a hole
That's
looks
what you
like
want, nice and low.
Marty's or GG's game, it's probably this one right here. Just 300 feet, dead straight, throw it right at it. Greg's got a nice 25-footer for his birdie.
That sidearm route there is so attractive.
I like it because it's less off the tee, and I just gotta miss a couple branches here and come right
Boom!
in that gap.
Oh, of course it's attractive. Look at
Didn't
that.
catch the bad roll like last time. I think the course gave me one back getting through those branches and tap in for a birdie. Jamie, I believe it's another M4. I know he likes the M4 a lot.
Yeah, the M4 is
Bad
like
reaction
the
there.
old school beat up rock.
Yeah, it for sure
Right out of the
is.
hop.
It definitely got a nice straight glidey flight. It's got a really good feel in the hand as well. And the other one is the Buzz, which Scotty's
look
throwing
at
here.
this. Oh, be the one.
That is so pure.
Beautiful. Oh,
Somebody's closer.
well done, Scotty J. My Mimbo.
Jamie from Scarborough, just an inch low. Tried to make a Toronto Raptors reference there. You know, they say a long 3-pointer. It's
Okay. Well, considering he was on the west side, I'd say
Yeah.
more like from Etobicoke. But way to go, birdie man. Oh, worried about
I think
looks like it's raining birds.
yeah, I think
Better take
Greg-
cover.
I think Greg fell. I think this is a time when it just slowly started to drizzle on us because the clouds came over when it got really dark, and then
Oh.
towards the end of this round, it tried to rain.
But considering the forecast that they were beating us down with, thank
Oh, yeah.
goodness.
Look at these guys. So Canadian. It's like, you
They're
go
like-
first. No, I insist you go first. No,
They're like
please.
Chip and Dale,
Yeah.
the 2 animated
Please, be my,
chipmunks.
yeah, be my guest.
No, after you. After you. I insist.
Greg laughing and having a good time.
All right, it's good to see because, when you see guys that take it a little too seriously or take
Yeah.
it too hard, especially somebody like Greg, he's a good guy, he's a great personality.
Yeah.
And, when it starts to go south and you start to internalize it, that's when
Yeah.
it's tough to see.
Yeah. So 3 birdies again and 1 par. Jamie ruining the star frame. Way to go, Jamie.
Hole 16, this is one of the big bad daddies here. This has been around for a long time, and it ain't giving up any easy ground. 615 feet of pure strategic play. I mean, we've seen it already where even if you've got a great first shot, that second shot's going to negotiate a whole bunch of stuff.
It's the only hole that I've seen locally that people throw a roller for a second shot more than the drive.
Yeah.
Because that's just what the fairway calls for. It's such a low ceiling. Greg,
Oh,
we caught that one branch.
that just
Hopefully it
shows you.
kicked down. So
You're going to the
I
big
think-
uproot
I
again.
think the wind was favorable for this one. That's why I went this way. And it's starting to flatten out. Yeah, okay, I caught the same tree again.
Ah.
But it was starting to flatten out. I think if I missed that, it was going to get in a nice spot. So, but I mean, that's the risk. That's the one tree you got to miss, right? Scotty with that green disc again. Look at the gnats in the middle
Wow.
of the fairway. Holy smokes.
Cloudy with the chance of nets.
Yeah, no kidding. Jamie with that D2 again. Stable.
Really, they're just trying
Right
to
there, though, I think, yeah.
penetrate as far as they can into that space, and then
And just work from there.
Yeah.
Really. Greg, I think he's just trying to... I think he was trying to go to the right side of that tree with a little bit of a flip up, but he should have an easy par. 4 is not too bad on this one. It takes 2 really good drives to get the 3. See, I'm just trying to play position here, just to get over those trees, crash over there somewhere, and then that should be a routine 4 anyways. It's like the ceiling's 3
Yeah.
feet off the ground. And I'm not particularly tall myself, but that's a little too low ceiling for me.
there you go. There's the
Jamie,
roller.
that's a good looking angle there.
Oh, beauty. Maybe too long. Coming around the back.
Jamie.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
that is such a good shot. If you guys have
Jamie.
ever played this course and you're in that position, you know how good that shot was. Scotty, I don't know what this one is.
The camera panned over there to show Scotty J earlier. With him was Juicy J Jalonen,
Oh yeah,
the
JJ.
MP50
Yeah,
champion.
congrats to JJ. Here I am pitching up my Cayman for a nice easy 4.
Beautiful.
I'm okay with that. Greg probably gonna give this a soft bait. He's got a nice like nose up floater. And
Yeah, look at that.
wow.
Oh.
Gave it a full run and only went 8 feet past it.
So that's got definitely a sticky tag applied to it.
Oh, definitely. Those soft
Sticky
Pro darts,
accurate.
yeah.
Ooh,
Scotty giving it a run
do
as
it.
well.
Oh, I got a little
Hello.
excited
Yeah,
for
I know,
my
I
boy
got-
there.
Little overzealous. But bunch of 4s and Jamie with a tap in 3. I mean, that's just taking strokes on folks there.
Technically, Jamie is away too. Yeah, come on, call him
yeah,
over.
Yeah, attaboy, Scotty.
That's right.
Attaboy.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Never mind. Because they put him in his place, but never mind.
nice,
That's
nice.
such
birdie.
that's a highlight birdie. Absolutely highlight birdie.
Well, they're definitely getting strokes on the field on that one. I mean, maybe the guys in the lead card
Yeah.
up at the top are getting
But
a
like,
birdie.
look how quick he had to lay that down, and he was in
Yeah.
prime driving position. So
Yeah, probably before he joined with Prodigy, that would have been a Stingray he probably would have thrown.
old school. That's an old school disc
Oh.
Stingray. Yeah, the old boys. So Jamie ruined the start from him in the last hole, and then he ruined the par from him in this one. So way to go, man. Way to think of the card, you know. No, he made up for that miss in the last hole. So hole 17, par 3, 391, dead straight. That big guardian tree in the middle of the fairway is gone now, but it's still not the easiest birdie to get.
Yeah.
It only being 390. All these guys in the top 2 cards of Open can throw 390, but I mean it's just such a specific shot.
You can't really feel the wind off the lake now, but it can be a factor out there. You got to keep it low and level, and you get it up in the air. Look what happens.
Yeah, they're just a little bit too high, and we are probably 50 feet from the water. There's the boardwalk right there to Greg's right,
Yeah.
and right past that is the rocks, and then that's the lake. So definitely these little random gaps in the trees really make it weird to try and read the wind on this one. Greg, I think that's another nuke if I'm correct.
You
bit
kind
low,
of
just a
want
little
the
bit
same
low.
kind of heat as you do on 11.
Yes.
You want
Yes.
a little bit of a turn, but you just
Yeah.
want penetration.
Yeah, so I'm going the T-Bird 3 here. Again, I'm just trying to get a little bit of ante on it. And I got the height this time. I didn't get the angle.
You clipped a little.
And caught the tree
Little
branch, but it
cabbage up
didn't
there.
hurt it terribly. I'm up on the short
Bad
basket
release, good
screen.
line.
But that's like all of 70 feet. So, Scotty, there's the Green Wonder.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
see, it works.
Oh, beautiful.
It's a magic disc. It works. Right up to the old stump.
Freddie Laker has seen quite a few dramatic deuces on it. None finer than when Steve Brinster got it right from the edge of the bush.
Oh wow.
He's one of my favorite disc golf players.
Oh yeah, Brinster's awesome. He's another older generation of player, but he's been around in the top level for so long.
Yeah.
Another guy doesn't go to a sidearm all that much, but he's got a fantastic standstill roller game. Scotty giving it a half bid. Sitting down nicely, probably 20 feet if that. Yeah, about 18 feet. Greg with a long look. Even into soft jab, yeah.
Not bad.
It's kind of a safe green to run. You got enough space behind it, and there's enough foliage to block a lot of wind.
And there actually used to be a huge tree right behind it, so that you could go even harder.
Oh!
You could go even harder at it, knowing that was back there behind you to stop you.
Okay, that's good to know, yeah. Jamie's smashing that par save in there. Not gonna lie, I thought I made that putt when I let it go. I thought I was gonna sneak in and it just skipped
It looked
off.
so good.
Scotty, another good putt there. Should have 2 more tap-ins.
Now, what do you think, Cam? I'm looking at you guys. You look great. You look dressed well. But when you look at the PGA Tour, it's Mando pants. Do you think we're going to get to that level?
I don't think so. I think that, honestly, I think the PGA should allow men to wear the shorts because where they're playing, it's freaking hot.
Yeah.
Like, I know they're not running up on the tee pad, but they're still outside for 6-7 hours a day in pants. Like, that's got to be blistering.
That's got to be.
Right?
Especially polyester.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're lucky enough where we don't have, like, a strict dress code, but it's still golf, right? So all of us, you know, we're doing our part to look good, but thankfully we're allowed to wear shorts because some days here it gets disgustingly hot.
But I think that Justin and Duong, they're ready to transition to that next level.
Oh, they're looking fresh.
Okay, here we are at hole 18 with the 2 options. You can go through the lower gap like the walkers do here, or like all you guys do up above through the goalposts. The goal, of course, is 320 feet away, right there.
Yeah, this is the last hole, so we know this stroke could mean everything. Jamie getting a little fortunate
tight,
with
but
that
a little
one.
fortunate, yeah.
Dropping down.
Park for the short tee, or the short pin.
Yeah, definitely. Greg, I think this is his sidewinder, or Sidwinder as he calls it.
Oh, he's going the low option.
Yeah, this one.
Oh.
You know what? If there is anybody to throw that low gap, it's gonna be Greg.
The tallest man on the course throws the lowest
He
line.
looks at that gap and thinks, perfect. So this is my flippy rock 3 again. I think I got a little too much turn on this one.
Yeah.
Drop down the middle though. So fortunate there. Scotty get off that tree as well.
Oh, he got,
got through
the
everything.
upper gap. Wow.
Okay, that's an outside chance at it.
One of the things that the island, not necessarily pioneered, but certainly in this area, was having 2 baskets for every hole, always in the ground. So when you come out here on your own to play this course, you can play from the short tee to the long basket, or long basket to the
basically, you
long
have
tee
4
to the-
different layouts to play in one day, you know? So, and sometimes you could even mix and match. You can play the long tee, long basket, one hole, and the next one is short basket, or long tee, or whatever, right? So
They do that with club.
yeah. Jamie pitching up for the
P4.
P4.
So here they are. They're almost done. Scotty, what's he going
He's
for?
got a long-
He's still going to try to go for
He's
it.
kind of more pinched than I expected. Tree saved him probably an extra 3 or 4 feet there. He's 15 feet for his tap in par. Greg with the only birdie look from about 50.
Oh,
Just an inch low.
you add all those inches up,
Yeah,
and
you know what? He wasn't terribly off. He's just off like by an inch or 2 every time. And you think if he got 4 inches of luck go his way, he could have been, honestly, put him 5 strokes better. But overall, he didn't play horribly. He was throwing very well. Jamie gonna wink to everybody. Tapping in 4 pars here.
yes.
Yeah,
All
done.
right.
I'm finished. I can go get dinner now.
No one's calling you on that falling putt there, Greg. Honestly, time for some adult beverages, and this is when the tall tales start to be getting told.
Yeah, this is where we just gotta wait because I think at this point the lead card was just getting to hole 17 now, and so we were all waiting by HQ, just watching the scores, wondering what's happening and all that stuff. So Jamie with a 7 down round.
That's perfect.
Myself with a 6 down behind him, and Greg and Scotty getting back under par at 2 under, which is no slouch. It's about a 990.
Look at that finishing stat.
Look at that one bogey.
You beat JB Pay by a stroke.
Yep,
Way to
gotcha,
go.
Jamie. Sorry, buddy. But,
Only one bogey on
only
the
one
back
bogey.
9 for the entire group.
Only one
Wow.
bogey.
How different from the front 9 that was, eh?
Right, and the bogey was on hole 11, which plays like a par 3.5 anyways. So lots of green. We all knew it was crunch time, and We all did what we could, honestly.
Oh, and
so
there's that beautiful roller.
that was
Gotta see
that one.
again.
That shot blew me away. When he threw that, I'm like, that is the best shot I've ever seen on this hole. It's like nothing better could have happened other than rolling in.
And there's your finish.
Overall scores.
Clayton coming in second overall. Way to go,
Yeah,
buddy.
bringing up, I
Cam
jumped-
sneaking the
I
fourth.
jumped
Way to go.
jumped Jamie and Kimmy on that one for top 4 finish. Casey as well, tied with GG for top 8. Actually, and Scotty as well.
Just goes to show you that you got to battle all the way down to the end. And look at the break between Justin and Caleb and the rest of the players. I mean, we have 11 top players.
That blew me away how much of a big jump there was between those two guys. I'm like, that's unbelievable.
Just goes to show you that sometimes the course can get in your brain and live there rent free for a while. You know?
Yes, but this course definitely teaches you how to play disciplined.
Well, thank you, Top Link, for doing what you do. Ryan Clare, you are the man in the province, maybe even the entire country, and I know that you, with True North, you're doing something incredible for the present and for the future.
Definitely, and if you guys haven't heard already, which I'm surprised if you haven't, pop by the store. I mean, look at all the baskets you got.
Look at that.
You got your array of baskets. You got.
They even got a macro basket, bro.
Oh yeah, they got that in there. New, all the bags, any disc that you could probably want. They have about 5 or 6 different brands with that disc. So there's something for everybody in the store, and we made it.
Definitely. Well,
Finished TIML.
nice to do the work with you, my friend. It was amazing to relive that.
Yeah.
Great weekend spent on the island. Any time spent on the island is amazing time.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a hidden paradise of Toronto for sure.
So stay tuned for more productions from True North, and stay tuned for more golf. And let's just hope that COVID lifts enough that we can all hit the golf course and see each other in the flesh again. Until then, friends, you stay tight, stay together, stay safe, and
stay sane.
Stay sane. Yeah, do what you need to do.
All right, guys, that wraps it up. Catch us coming up in the upcoming weeks for the lead card coverage of TIML. That should be even better golf to watch. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for supporting, and catch you guys in the next one.